Good sir, dost thou seek the favor of a fair maiden? I do as well. Yet I must confess my coffers already hold many hearts, won not solely by the sword, but by the art of words and courtesy. So lend me thine ear, for I shall share a knight's secret. To win a lady's affection, thou needst not batter down the castle gate with a ram. Nay, better to wield a smile, one keener than any spear, and strike true into her heart. Mark this well, a lady hath a nose, and her nose is a wise counselor. Seek not to deceive it with the stench of armor unwashed since the last harvest moon. A true knight doth bathe in the cool water of the brook, polish his breastplate till it shines, and change his linen often, for gleaming armor alone shall not hide the foul odor of neglect. Speak not merely to fill the air, speak to stir her soul, and above all, listen with the patience of an oak that stands unmoved by the wind. Do not rest upon the tired refrain of, "My lady, thy beauty is like the dawn," for such words are oft said and soon forgotten. Instead, let thine utterances set her mind to dancing. Ask her questions of wonder. What visions visit thee, when sleep holds no claim? Or if I were to be transformed into a humble earthworm, would thy heart yet remain mine? Remember, this purpose is the armor of the soul. A lady desires not an idle oak that offers only shade, but a fruitful tree whose branches bend with plenty. Sit not in thine own keep, idly polishing thy blade, for no cause ride forth and joust for a dream worthy of song. For there is a fire that warms the body, and there is a fire that warms the soul. The latter a lady will see, and she will draw near to bask in its glow. And, sir, be merry in spirit. Laughter hath power greater than gold. It may erase the memory of a face that is not fashioned by the hands of angels. Should thy figure resemble more a sturdy log with riveted armor than a carved statue, all the more reason to jest. Tell her a curious tale, neigh like a drunken squire's horse, or feign a tumble from thy steed in jest during the tourney. Such antics may win thee more than polished verse doth. Above all, hold her in honor. A lady is no mere jewel to flaunt at the feast. The knight who chooses his maiden only for her fair visage shall cast her aside when her beauty fades like spring blossom in autumn's wind. But the man who perceives the keenness of her mind, the valor in her spirit, he kindles a fire that shall not easily be quenched. And when fate decrees she is not for thee, chase her not through the kingdom like a hound that knows no other quarry. For the man who runs too eagerly after a lady looks like a fish leaping upon a spear of his own accord. Should she refuse thee, bow with grace, offer thy thanks, and ride onward to new lands. Forget not, noble friend, attend not only to the lady's beauty, but to her mind and her soul. Then shalt thou not end thy days alone in the cold shadow of thy tower, speaking only to thy favorite stone with a hole in its heart. Nay, instead thou shalt build a hearth with her, where both bring wood to keep the fire strong, and both bask in the warmth.